cruise news time. Well, look, it's a crazy day. Big announcement from Disney about testing. Big announcement from MSC about testing. And my streak is broken, and it's so weird. I gotta tell you all about it. Cruise news. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Lido, Loca. I'm your host, Tony, here with the latest cruise news and views. And it is Monday the 29th of August. And wow, a big announcement is here that I know a lot of people have been clamoring for. I talked yesterday about Disney Cruise Line bringing back the meet and greet on their cruise ships. Well, today's news is the news people are wanting. Testing going away for vaccinated cruisers on Disney. The dates are staggered, so let me give you the dates. Starting on September the 23rd, 2023, no more testing for vaccinated passengers on the Disney Dream, the Disney Fantasy, the Disney Wish, and the Disney Wonder. And then beginning on November the 7th, no more testing for vaccinated passengers on the Disney Magic. The other thing that is changing is that if you're unvaccinated, you have to be tested, and you would have to be tested also at the port. The testing at the port is going away. So if you're unvaccinated, you only have to have one test. I believe that's the news that the Disney fans have been looking for. Are you scheduled to cruise on Disney? Did your testing just go? I had an interesting testing experience today. I'm going to tell you about that. But let me tell you cruise news story number 2. MSC, with their announcement, they are dropping their testing requirements starting on September the 1st for all fully vaccinated U.S. passengers. And also no vaccine requirement. Unvaccinated passengers will still have to test on MSC cruises, but yeah, it's coming fast, it's coming furious. MSC, just in a couple days, no more testing. Disney, no more testing. So those are the two breaking cruise news stories, but another story that's developing is that my streak is over. And I'm going to tell you all about it, but first, let me quickly invite you to subscribe. If you like staying up to date with everything that's going on in cruising, please consider subscribing with the notification bell on. That way you don't miss out on any of these episodes. Can anybody tell where I'm at? All right, the streak. It started in 2017 when we went on our very first cruise. And since that time, I've gone on 33 different cruise ships without ever repeating. Well, that ends today. I am back on the Carnival Liberty. It was our third cruise back in 2018. And yeah, the great opportunity presented itself. I just booked this cruise on Friday. I'm all in for under $350. That's including gratuities and port fees and taxes. And this will be a Monday, get on Monday, get off on Friday. So technically it's a 4-night, 5-day cruise. And yeah, it's so weird to be back on the Liberty. The first time I was here, of course, it was with the lovely Jenny B and my brother Retro Sarge and my lovely sister-in-law Heidi. And it is so weird to walk these halls and have these like trace memories. Like it's almost like, you know, there's ghosts in the hallways. Because I can remember, like when I'm at the Alchemy Bar, I just remember being here, and I remember the casinos down there. It's wild. So, but yeah, that's what this week is going to be like. Track along. I want to talk about what it's like to be on a short, inexpensive cruise. I mentioned in the show yesterday I hadn't been on Carnival since the Mardi Gras. I forgot all about the Panorama. I was on the Panorama earlier this year, but that West Coast, it was such a great adventure that the 2 cruises, the trip to Vegas, the trip to Malibu, the time in LA, all of that just seems like one big memory to me. So I didn't really pull out of that I was on the Panorama, but I was on the Carnival Panorama. What a great ship. And now this week I'm back on the Carnival Liberty. Today was a rocket launch day here in Port Canaveral. There was all kinds of traffic leaving Port Canaveral. The bad news is that the rocket launch was scrubbed. I had a pretty easy trip. I left my house about 10 of 8. I got to the parking garage here at Port Canaveral at 10:18, and I was on board a little bit after 11 o'clock. And I got to tell you about my testing experience today. Unlike anything I've experienced since the cruise restart, well, I didn't have to take a test. For the first time since cruising has restarted, no test. It was because of the length of the cruise. There's some irony at play, though. I am cruising again on the 4th of September. On Royal, and I will have to take a test there because that's one day before Royal does away with their testing for longer cruises. And then later in September, I will be going up to Quebec City to cruise on Holland America, and because that's in Canada, I'll have to test again. But for today, I got a testing reprieve. How about that? What's your cruise streak? I'm interested. What's the most different cruise ships you've been on without repeating? Leave a comment below. Thanks so much for checking out the show today. You can show your support for this breaking cruise news by hitting the like button. And unfortunately, if you do not hit the like button, well, you won't be able to get to your cruise port because of rocket traffic. And nobody wants that. There was a lot of traffic. I'm just glad it was going the other way. And if you want to see what our adventure on the Liberty was like, well, we vlogged that bad boy. So make sure you check out this oldie but goodie from 2018. This is Tony for Lido, Loca. And until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. Bye.